everybody, this is EJ Fizzle here, and today we are going to be talking about Riff Raff. A retired hitman's life is turned upside down when his ex-wife and son arrive unannounced during the holidays because they are on the run from his former mob associates. So this movie has Bill Murray and Jennifer Coolidge, Ed Harris, and and the one that I'm really happy for, Pete Davidson. So Pete Davidson was also in another movie. This is gonna be a little off topic, but that's okay. He was in Dogman, so seeing him go from a villain in a kids movie to a villain, or I guess a henchman in this movie, was pretty funny. It was pretty funny to see, and all I thought of was Petey when I saw Pete Davidson, which might have just been because I saw it the month before and then seen this movie with him in it. I was like, oh my god, that's Petey. But anyway, enough about talking about Pete Davidson. The movie is really fun. I liked it a lot. The comedy was great. The I enjoyed Bill Murray's character a lot. There would always scenes with him where he was like, "We don't we don't kill people unless there's a reason." And then Pete Davidson's like, "Do we kill him?" And then he's like, "Yeah." Or no, we don't. And then he kills and then Bill does the kill and then Pete's like, "I thought we did it for a reason." He said, "Yeah, I did have a reason." And yeah, funny stuff like that. And when the son comes back, I think his name is Rocky. I think his name's Rocky. I'm sorry, I'm looking right now for what the. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I wasn't really mentally ready. Like, I couldn't remember who was who. Okay. Vincent. There we go. That's his name. So Vincent is in this. He's got this house on a hill where he goes to celebrate New Year's Eve, and he and his wife Sandy, they they live together at this house to celebrate. And one day, the son, which is Rocco, comes in with his pregnant wife, and he's like, hey, he's gonna go. He's like, hey, I want to stay here, and then Vincent's like, why? And like says like, what kind of trouble have you gotten into? And I'm not really gonna go into that because I want you guys to see the movie. So this is your spoiler warning right here. If I edit it and add it there, it's gonna be right here. Spoiler warning. But basically, what Rocco does is he makes this deal with this one guy named Campbell. His name might be Campbell. Yeah, I think it's Campbell. And Campbell is like, hey, you can marry if you really have a good connection with this woman, and then you can have her. You just need to let me. Um, I don't want to, um, fuck her. There we go. I said it. I said it. So, he made the deal. Rocco made that deal, and then we find out later that Campbell can't get women pregnant. Uh, so he's upset about that, and from what I saw the first time I watched, so last night, was he looked jealous. He was jealous because when he went over to Lefty, which is Bill Murray's character, Lefty was like, "Hey, are you gonna? Does the blood? Will the blood? Oh my god! So you won't be able to do the increase our bloodline because you can't make children." And Campbell is upset about that because he can't continue the bloodline because he can't have kids, and that makes him jealous and tries to force himself onto Marina. Yeah, Marina, and Rocco goes into self-defense mode and straight up kills him, kills Campbell. And then Lefty finds out, So him and Lonnie go on a quest to go find Rocco and kill him. And you go into these two stories, and then there's Ruth, which is the ex-wife of Vincent, who comes into the story too. She's just she's je- I she's jealous that Vincent like moved on, and she's upset because she's all alone, and um she sees Sandy and is jealous, obviously. And there is a big okay, so I'm not gonna spoil what the main like the big secret is in the at the end of the movie, because when I saw that reveal, I didn't expect it. So I'm gonna hold that one off to you guys. So you guys go watch the movie if you want to find out what happens. In the end, it involves a DJ, which is the son, by the way, of Sandy and her ex. And DJ is just this cool kid who has a gone. He does have a girlfriend. He makes very detailed maps, which Lefty makes fun of at the end, where he's like, "Man, we were able to get here with this highly detailed map," and that got a chuckle out of me. We also get the Garrus or PJ Pine, his name Brine. Sorry, I'm like looking at the cast while doing this. So PJ Brine's in this movie. I didn't expect him to be in this movie, but he was funny. Uh, Lefty, I loved how like Lenny was like, "Hey, do we need to kill this couple?" And then Lefty's like, "Nah, we don't do that." And then PJ, no, Garrison's his name. The character is named Garrison. Garrison like and his wife test their patience until finally Lefty's like, yeah, just go kill him. So that's what he does. And then he's like, wait, I left my Glock. And then Garrison just hands him the Glock, which I think was funny. And it was a fun movie. So yeah, it was a fun comedy movie. I really like movies that involve the mob and mafia, which it only dealt with the mob in this movie. But I like shows like Tulsa King and Sopranos, so I really enjoyed this movie a lot. So if you're a fan of like family dynamic movies like that, where it's like family in the mob or family in the if you like Sopranos and Tulsa King, you're gonna love this movie. Let's say that. So I'm gonna give this rating a 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it a lot. It made me laugh a lot. And even though it wasn't a packed theater, unfortunately, there were like three other people besides myself, and it was just me going at the time. And yeah, I really want other people to see this movie and enjoy it. I'm gonna probably see it again. Maybe I'll see it this Sunday since I work and I could just huh. I'll think about it. But I might see this movie again. But anyway, let me know what you think of Riff Raff and tell me what other movies you would like me to see next week. Right now, next week we've got um I think Novocaine comes out and Mickey 17. I don't know which one comes first, but I know one of those movies comes out next week. So it's either gonna be Mickey 17 or Novocaine next week. So tune in for that. And also next week we're gonna be doing Poppy Playtime, Chapter 3, Part 3, where we go into the school. So with that out of the way, y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.